Hi, this is my Portland leather Chelsea pouch unboxing. I purchased this from their almost perfect page, and the color is my favorite Lagoon. Straight away, I could see a few spots where the leather didn't dye evenly for some reason. This can happen with almost perfect items but is uncommon. Also, I have a strong light here. Those spots are not as obvious under natural light. And I see the zipper is slightly wavy. This is not because of their craftsmanship. Because leather is an organic material, it shrinks and expands with specific temperatures and humidity. You can pull on both ends a few times and that should help. This is the first time I have seen their new metal logo. The backside of the metal piece is covered, so it will not scratch your items inside. It's a simple pouch and doesn't have pockets inside. It does come with a good side wrist strap. Personally, I do love the metal logo. I think it gives the pouch a more refined touch. Usually, before I use my handmade leather goods, I like to condition it first, so that it's less likely to get scuff marks or corner wear. Also, it helps to even out the colors slightly. Recently, I have seen people sharing strong emotions concerning their Portland leather purchases. I always wonder, what happened in their private life to bring out such intense energy? As a consumer, I appreciate their work, but if something doesn't work for me, their customer service is excellent when I reach out to them. I think it's very important to understand the nature of the material before purchasing. If you expect full-grain leather items to look or behave exactly like commercially made designer leather bags that have a plastic coating, then buying from companies like Coach is probably a better option. Of course, sometimes they do make mistakes. Just like any other company, people do mess up from time to time. You would understand if you ever work in an office. The last thing they want is to annoy their customers. They wouldn't have this level of success if their goal were to annoy customers. That theory is absolutely idiotic. If you believe a successful business would do that, you may want to reassess your living environment. It's unhealthy to buy into that kind of conspiracy theory. Anyway, for comparison, this is a Lagoon bifold wallet I have been using for over a year now. You can see the color difference from me using it daily, or potentially the new batch of Lagoon leather could have a more saturated color. I have had scuff marks on this Lagoon leather wallet multiple times, and each time I was able to buff them out with Chamberlain leather balm. That's one of the major reasons I love this leather. I probably shouldn't promote this color too much since they do have a more limited quantity when it comes to Lagoon leather. From their recent releases, I did order a Lagoon oversized zip tote. I'm glad I purchased it from their premium listing, because the color unevenness on a big bag may not work for me. Before I forget, I will check out their Austin store soon when I visit my friend. Let me know if there are things that you want me to discuss when showing you their Austin store. Here is their small zip wallet. I used it briefly before switching to the bifold wallet because I needed more space. This is great if you don't need to carry much stuff in your wallet. Lastly, here's my large camera bag in Lagoon leather. This one has some chunky pebble leather texture. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I absolutely love the uniqueness this texture brings. I hope this unboxing and comparison helps if you are indecisive about getting Lagoon leather items. I probably shouldn't encourage you because it is intense when the items sell out in a few minutes. Thanks for watching and enjoy your bags. Bye!